Let's talk about this. Here's something I don't talk about often or bring up, but it's super critical, it's super important, and we need to do it. As small business owners, it can be very tough to go deep instead of wide, right? I even catch myself doing this sometimes, going wide instead of going deep. And a lot of people do. Now, what does that mean? It all comes down to picking a niche, or if you're more familiar with vertical, picking a vertical, right? I prefer vertical instead of niche. I don't know why. I just kind of do. Niche is kind of bougie. Everybody wants to be a bougie and boutique, and that's what niche reminds me of. And that's played out, right? Don't have to be boutique, don't have to be that special. But here's the thing, go deep instead of wide. Pick a vertical, pick somewhere where there's a high demand for what you're offering, where you can be the go-to specialist, right? Demand, specialty, you're going to be able to dominate. That's step 3, right? And it's tough, I get it. We think that if we don't cast a wide enough net, we're going to miss opportunities, we're going to miss revenue, we're going to miss growth, we're going to struggle. And that's scarcity. It's the exact opposite. If you pick a vertical and you dominate that vertical and you become the go-to, that doesn't mean you can't branch out later. But when you have a name and a reputation within a specific vertical, what's going to happen is everybody in that space is going to know you, they're going to know of you, and you're going to be the go-to for opportunities, right? Where can you provide the most value? Where can you provide the most impact? What can you do to say, I'm the guy, come over here, right? I'm the guy for this. Let's face it, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter your product, service, or experience. Everything is so commoditized these days, right? And the more that technology develops, the more social media platforms we have, the more tools that we have to market on and get our voice out, the more critical it is to pick a vertical and really niche down and really dive deep. You don't have to be the expert everywhere on everything, right? Same applies for your marketing. You don't have to necessarily be everywhere. But at the same time, on the marketing, you don't want to be only on one platform, because what if your account gets disconnected? What if, right? So many businesses have gone shut down, either gone out of business or had to start over because they chose one platform to market on instead of picking 2 or 3 where their audiences are and sticking to that and diversifying, right? But still, at the end of the day, you got to start with one. Go deep, not wide. When you go deep, you know everything in and out. You know the lingo, right? You know how the people that you want to be in front of, you know how they talk, you know how they act, you know every little minute detail about their business inside and out. So not only can you resonate with them on a deeper level, build a cult following, build more of a fan base, but you're also going to be able to scale to unimaginable lengths, right? 7 billion people in the world, even if less than 1% are in your target market, that's still a lot more clients than you can handle, unless you're an international organization. You know what I mean? Like, that's just it. That's the thing. And here's what got me thinking about it. I'm reading Over Deliver by Brian Kuntz, something. Over Deliver, very good book about just direct response marketing and stuff like that. Very helpful. Go check it out. But also, I was thinking, I was like, I have access to over 450,000 products for hospitality and travel. Everything from cleaning supplies to silverware, towels, shampoo. And the company that I have access to that offered me a dealership within their system they're all across Canada, and they ship to the States as well, right? So with my financing, if I were to focus on my financing, if I were to offer those other solutions, and I also have a broker contract with the telecommunications group, so I can implement phone systems, IT infrastructure, like anything to do with telecom. I've got access to phone plans, internet plans, all of it. In the hospitality and travel industry, if I chose to niche down on that and dive really deep, I could dominate it because I have so many value-added services. People don't really need to look outside of me to help them scale and grow. And that's what you need to figure out for you. Where can you provide the most value? Where can you make the most impact? And what can you do to capitalize on those opportunities? Now, you don't have to be an expert in everything and offer 500,000 different products, such as phone sites, telecom, all that kind of stuff. But pick a couple of things that you're good at and dominate. That's what I got for you guys. Have a wonderful day.